This is the cheapest seaside house you can buy in Portofino, one of the most expensive and exclusive towns on the Italian Riviera. Listed at just €38,000, this is a timeshare week inside the legendary Piccolo Hotel, a one-bedroom suite on the third floor, perched above the Tigalio Gulf, with the kind of sea view that makes this coastline famous around the world. For a fraction of what a single night at some Portofino hotels can cost, you get a standing claim to a week here, every single year. Step through the door, marked simply 302, and the room opens up bright and airy, with soft carpet underfoot and sheer curtains framing a tall window that floods the space with natural light. Pull back those curtains and the Mediterranean is right there, deep blue water, a sailboat or two drifting past, and green hillside tumbling down to the coast. The bed sits angled toward that window, so it's genuinely the first thing you see each morning. No alarm clock needed when a view like that is doing the waking up. A small writing desk and chair tuck into the corner, ideal for postcards or simply people watching, along with a wardrobe for your things, a wall-mounted TV, and independent air conditioning for warm Riviera afternoons. Everything here is clean-lined and modern, done in crisp whites with the occasional black accent, more boutique hotel than dated timeshare, the kind of room that feels fresh rather than tired. The bathroom carries the same polish, fully finished in Carrara marble with a dark granite trim running along the base and up the walls. There's a proper walk-in shower behind glass doors, a bidet and toilet, plenty of mirror to get ready in, and fresh towels waiting on the rail, the kind of bathroom you'd expect at a 5-star address, because that's exactly what this is. Small details, like the polished chrome fittings and neatly folded linens, make it feel genuinely cared for rather than just functional. Walk out of the suite and the hotel itself sets the tone before you even reach the water. A warm ochre yellow villa with green shutters and flower boxes spilling color from the balconies, tucked into a hillside road that winds down toward the coast, framed by olive trees and Mediterranean greenery on the hill behind it. It's the picture of old-world Riviera charm, elegant without being stuffy, the kind of building that photographs beautifully from every angle. But the real magic happens outside. From the hotel's private cove, the water shifts from deep sapphire to a glassy turquoise right where it meets the rocky shoreline, with sun loungers and umbrellas set up along a terraced path that leads down to a pebble beach. It's a genuinely private slice of coastline, tucked away from the crowds that pack Portofino's main harbor in high season. Looking out from the water toward the hills, you'll spot the hotel's own villa perched above the rocks. And then there's Portofino itself, just around the point. By day, it's a postcard. Sailboats and yachts bobbing in a harbor so clear you can see straight through it, with the hills of the wider Gulf rising in the distance and pastel buildings framing the water's edge. By night, the whole town lights up gold, its waterfront buildings glowing against the dark water while superyachts moor just offshore, lit up like something out of a film, their reflections shimmering across the harbor. Whether you're catching the harbor at sunset with a glass of wine in hand or watching the lights come on after dark, this is one of the most photographed views in Italy, and it's a short walk from your front door. And everything you'd actually want day to day is remarkably close, which is really the whole point of a location like this. The coast itself is less than 100 meters away, so the water is basically at your doorstep. A 2-minute stroll and you're standing at the edge of the Tigalio Gulf. Just 270 meters down the road, Gelateria Calata 32 is waiting for an after-dinner scoop, the kind of spot you'll find yourself walking to most evenings once the sun starts to dip and the air cools. A pharmacy sits only 380 meters off too, so even the practical stuff is never more than a few minutes away. No need to plan a whole outing just to pick up sunscreen or aspirin. For something more substantial, the bakery Panificio Fioravanti is about 2.7 kilometers away, perfect for picking up fresh bread and pastries if you venture a little further afield on foot or by bike. A sports center sits roughly 3-4 kilometers out if you want to stay active during your stay, whether that's a morning workout or just burning off last night's dinner. The nearest train station, Santa Margherita Ligure Portofino, is about 5 kilometers away, opening up easy day trips along the coast without ever needing a car, whether that's Cinque Terre, Camogli, or further up toward Genoa. And Nostra Signora di Montalegro Hospital is under 6 kilometers off, good peace of mind to have nearby even if you never actually need it. That's the appeal of a timeshare here. You're not buying a whole property to manage year-round, dealing with maintenance, furnishings, or upkeep. you're buying a guaranteed week in one of the most exclusive corners of Liguria, with annual costs of just €300. Your sales period falls between the 32nd and 33rd Saturday of the year, prime late summer Portofino, when the Gulf is at its bluest, the days are long, and the town is at its liveliest. Some timeshare programs also allow exchanges with sister properties and other destinations, so this 1 week could open doors well beyond Portofino too, giving you flexibility alongside the guaranteed return trip here. The wider location is just as convenient as the immediate neighborhood. Santa Margherita Ligure is a quick 5 kilometers away, an easy trip for a change of scenery or a bigger selection of restaurants and shops. Rapallo is about 9 kilometers further, worth a visit for its castle and long seafront promenade lined with palm trees. The city of Genoa sits roughly 40 kilometers out, home to one of Italy's great old ports and a completely different kind of day trip if you want a taste of city life. Genoa's Cristoforo Colombo Airport is around 45 kilometers away, close enough that flying in for the weekend is genuinely realistic. Everything you need is either walking distance or a short drive, which is rare for a location this exclusive. Most of Portofino's neighboring towns require far more effort to reach comfortably. All measurements, distances, travel times, and pricing mentioned are approximate and provided for general informational purposes only. And if you want to discover more hidden gems like this one, affordable properties in the most beautiful corners of the world, make sure you subscribe to Seaside Estates. Hit the subscribe button right now so you never miss a property that could change your life. Leave a like and let us know in the comments, would a week in Portofino be worth it for you? We'll see you in the next one.